Do 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 do. Oh, I'm doing the deck profile. Hello guys, welcome to another tech profile. Today we are going to be showing you guys Odd Eyes Majespectors. Lately I've been checking it out, and I think it is the better builds. It is the best build of Odd Eyes instead of Draco Pals and the other one, Odd Eyes Magicians. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So of course the first few cards that we're gonna be playing is Magical Abductor and 2 Eccentrics. By the way, there's 3 Magical Abductors. Magical Abductor is a necessity at 3 at every Pendulum deck right now, I believe, because it searches out any Pendulum with 3 spell counters, and Archfiend Eccentric destroys back row, and it sets you up so that way you could make your turn, and it's impressively a 7 scale also, so that's pretty neat. But I played at this amount because I find it to be a really well balanced amount. I rarely break with either, especially because Magical Abductor is a 4 scale, or not 4 scale, but a level 4. So I find that to be awesome. So I play it at that. And then for my Odd Eyes Performance Pal engine, I play 3 Odd Eyes, 3 Pendulum Sorcerer, 3 Odd Eyes Unicorn, and the rest are 1-ofs: Performance Pal Radish Horse, Phoenix, Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon, and Scrawl Bat Joker. I play Odd Eyes at 3. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but some people play it at 2. I don't see him as a bad card to have on your turn, especially if it's a brick, because you do get that end search, and if you do survive that turn, you do have like a, like a Kirin or a Bambuku or something, or even a Archfiend Eccentric if they have something that's like floodgating you or something. Pendulum Sorcerer is also a very good card at 3. Well, I believe it is, because it's a scale 2, and if you don't really need his effect, you could just put him on scale. He's a magician, and he's a good name, and he's a spellcaster. Now, a spellcaster works with a certain field spell card that we're going to get into, and he's a level 4. So I think that's another really good thing to have. And the rest is pretty much what every other deck runs, I believe, except for Odd Eyes Magician. They run like Odd Eyes Unicorn at like 2 or 1. But yeah, that's about it for the Odd Eyes Performance Pal engine. Next we have is the little Majespector engine we have here. There's going to be 3 Bambuku, 2 Kyobi, 1 Ogama, and 1 Kirin. Okay, so playing 3 Bambukus is a must in here, because it searches out all of your Majespectors on normal or special summon. So what you want to do is normal summon him, get your Kirin, or if you have Kirin already, get your Kyobi and set up for the turn. People play it 2-2, but since I don't have Pot of Desires, I'm playing 2-1. Just so I don't clog with Frog, because he has a 5 scale, and Fox is actually a 2 scale, which does come in handy a lot of times. And of course, Kirin is Kirin. Kirin needs to get banned. So that's enough for the Majespector engine. Alright, so that's all the monsters actually. So now we're going to get into the spells. There's 3 Sky Iris, 1 Secret Village of the Spellcasters, and 3 Terraforming. This is my kind of field spell card lineup. I played the 3 Terraforming because I really want to get into it. I rarely brick, and if I do get 2 Terraformings in my hand, I get the Sky Iris, and then I do Sky Iris's effect, and I do that, and I go off, and then I place this after I have like 2 spellcasters on the field or such, like a Kieran and a Bambuko or something, which isn't really cloggy, but it's actually pretty handy to just have 3/3/1. Of course, you don't want to have like 3 or 2 of the Secret Village, because it does block your opponent out, but I think this is a very good ratio, yeah, Secret Village does come in clutch. It's a $20 card now, I believe, right now. If I control a spellcaster type monster on the field, on my field, my opponent cannot use spell cards unless they control a spellcaster type monster, which does really come in handy if you use it first turn, or like another turn or whatever. It just comes in handy whenever, honestly. So that's it for the kind of field spell cards. Now for the rest of the spell cards, I run 2 Ignite Reload, 2 Mystical Space Typhoon, and 1 Odd Ice Fusion, of course. If you have Pot of Desires, take these bad boys out and put Pot of Desires in. But right now, this is a really good budget form of it. If I was you guys, I would get Ignite Reload if you guys want to play a kind of budget variant of Odd Eyes. And of course, Mystical Space Typhoon is that. And Odd Eyes Fusion, always play one of. 2 does clog in my opinion. Oops, you do not want to open up with 2. So that's it for spells. Now for my 3 traps, I play 1 Tornado, 1 Tempest, and 1 Strike. Basically, this is a searchable strike. Strike is strike. I'll probably switch it out for warning or something. I don't know. I kind of just have strike in here because I was playing a weird build last time of 2 strikes and 1 warning. But yeah, 1 Tempest and 1 Tornado. I might change it up with 2 Tempest and 1 Solemn. Going first, I might side in, a Tornado or such, depending on what I'm playing, because sometimes I do face Cosmo and I have a Tornado and it's completely useless when I could just stop a summon. So yeah, that's it for the trap lineup. Alright, so that's 40 cards. Next is the extra deck. So there's a lot of 1-ofs in here. 1 Odd Eyes Vortex for your Odd Eyes Fusion, of course. Rebellion, Meteor Burst. The 2 guys that you kind of want to send for Odd Eyes Fusion, if you don't have any monsters and you do to activate its effect. 1 Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. It's a really good rank 7 actually. I was actually surprised. It negates attack, and when it negates a attack, even if you attack, you could activate its effect. But when you negate a attack, it could special summon 1 Odd Eyes from the grave, and that does count the cards that you detach from it. So he's actually pretty useful. And also when he is destroyed by battle or card effect, he special summons a Odd Eyes card from your extra deck. So that means you could special summon any of these 3 if you still have them in there. It's just pretty cool if you ask me. 1 Master Paladin, 1 Castell, Silent Honor Arc, 1 Big Eye. I play the Utopia engine of Utopia and the Lightning. Red Eyes Flare Metal, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Mega Beast Grand Pulse, and this is 13 extra deck cards. If I was you, of course I'll play 15, but the other cards I would want to play is like another rank 4 or something, so that way you could go into it. And another card I would kind of want to play would be like another rank 3, but what's his name? Hey Joel, what's that rank 3? Blows up 1 card on my field and then blows up another on their field.
Breaksword?
Yeah, Breaksword. I do not have enough money for Breaksword right now, especially because it's like a $50 card. So yeah, I do not have them. But if I was you guys, if you guys have the money for it, I would get a break sword. So right now I'm gonna show you guys a test hand with some cards from my deck. I'm just gonna shuffle it up all right here, and I'm gonna show you guys a test hand real fast. So let me shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. This deck is a very, very, very fun deck to play, especially lately because it has transformed into a kind of budget deck now, I guess, if you want to say. Thanks to the Megatins that has recently came out. So yeah, let's just shuffle real fast, and then I'll get to the test hand field, whatever. Okay, so let's get that in order. Shuffle some more. If you guys would comment and say if there's anything we could do better in videos, if you want us to make them short, longer, whatever, please tell us in the comments below. We do read our comments. We might not reply as fast, but we do read them and take in account of what you guys think. So yeah, please tell us that. Please tell us what you guys think. So here's my deck right here. We're gonna draw 5 cards and see what they are. Magical Abductor, Bambuku, Sky Iris, Terraforming, Odd Eyes Unicorn. Okay, so let's see what we could do with this. This hand is actually a pretty good hand. Lately I've been drawing pretty good hands with this deck. I don't know why. But alright, so let's get started. So first, what I would want to do is activate Magical Abductor, especially if I'm going first. You want this to be activated. So we're going to activate that. And I should really have dice, but I don't have dice. So we can still keep track of its counters. And then next I would want to activate Terraforming. Search out a card. So let's search out, for example, this. Let's show off Secret Village real fast. Okay, so shuffle, even though I don't really need to shuffle, but it's a habit. Okay, so next, this thing has a counter now, so let's normal summon Bambuku, and let's get that Kieran in our hand. Where's Kieran? Kieran. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty decent field right here. Okay, so next what we want to do is activate Sky Iris. So this has 2 counters on it now, and what I usually like to do is put the monster that I'm going to pendulum summon right here, and then destroy it. So I'm going to destroy this. It's going to go face up in my pendulum, extra deck, whatever, and I get to search off of Sky Iris a Odd Eyes monster or card. So let's get that. What should we get? You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, let's just get Odd Eyes. It is the Odd Eyes deck. So let's get that. Let's make them the main star. Okay, so let's get that. We have 3 counters right here because I set this in the pendulum scale. So we can search out a pendulum card now because of Magical Abductor's broken effect. So let's search out White Fox. This fox is gonna help us out so much in our first turn plays, and I'm gonna show you guys how. Okay, so here's my hand. I got 4 cards in my hand, right? 4 cards. Okay, so here's my field right here. Next, I'm going to set Unicorn as my scale, so I can summon monsters from 4 to 7. I sound like the anime for a second. And then I'm going to Pendulum Summon. Bam, bam, bam. I got these 4 cards right here. Fox's effect activates. I search a trap card, a Majespector trap card. I'm going to search the Solemn Strike. Going to set it right there. And then here's my field right here. Pretty broken field right now, but I'm going to break it even more with this. I'm going to activate the field spell card. And now, thanks to this, since I control so many spellcasters, my opponent cannot activate spell cards. and I got undestructible monsters right here that could only die from battle, and I got Kieran, which bounces, of course, a monster by targeting, and don't forget about the Solemn Strike. So this is a pretty broken field, if you ask me. I got that right there, and these two cards right here as my scales. So my opponent cannot activate spells. I got Solemn Strike, and I got Kieran. So thank you guys again for your support. Please like, subscribe. Just thank you guys in general. We have like 57 subscribers at this moment. You know, first starting off, I didn't think we would actually do something or even like complete anything, but you know, as these videos are going along, I feel like we are. So thank you guys a bunch. Peace.